Assalamu alaikum. The reason I came here live again is because I have received a lot of your questions. Therefore, I have decided to come live and give you the answer, because sometimes I read, all of them, all the comments, all the questions you send me, but I cannot respond to them. That's why I decided to make a video and inshallah address those questions. The first one came about the Euphrates River and the gold. The person who asked me this question, I want to show you this so that you can take a look. So the brother, he asked me this question about the Euphrates River, brother Muhammad Atif Maniar, and he said about Euphrates River, the mountain of gold. Is this going to be the treasure that the son of three Khalifa will fight over? That's basically what he's asking. Is this what they will be fighting over? We remember there will be three sons of Khalif. They will be fighting in Mecca for a treasure. Your treasure, the Prophet said, this is ours, like for the Ummah. Some scholars, they said this is the Jurhum tribe who hid this treasure underneath Kaaba. But some other scholars, they said, no, this is not underneath Kaaba. It's a different kind of treasure altogether. And this brother is now asking, would that be the Euphrates River gold? Mountain of gold. So what is this treasure? Can we relate this with the Euphrates River? From my understanding, dear brothers and sisters, it is not related with the Euphrates River gold. Euphrates River gold, the Prophet, he said, yushikul furat ayyahsir an kandin min dahab faman hadarhu fala yaquz minhu shay'a. He said, if you go to the mountain of gold will be revealed. If you see it, do not go to it. Okay, if you think that you want to go there, do not go. So the mountain of gold, it is not a treasure that is hidden in the sense that somebody is hiding it from us. It is something that will be very miraculous, that Allah Azza wa Jal will reveal it to the people as a test. And he said, do not take anything from it. Just like Harut and Marut, two angels came to the people, and they said, we will allamahul sihr, we will be teaching you magic, but do not take anything from it. Do not practice the magic. So you are given this test, but you should understand, if you fail it, then you will be in trouble. Even though this is a test that you did not yourself ask for it, but Allah Azza wa Jal will test you with this test. This is His qadr. So the mountain of gold is something like that. Harut and Marut story similar, that it will be presented to us, and Allah will see who from among us will go for it and who will listen and obey. Sami'na wa ta'ana of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who will listen and obey him. What I can tell you is that this treasure, mountain of gold, Euphrates River, really has nothing to do with this three sons of Khalif fighting for a treasure. That's what I can tell you. Then he said, another question the brother asked. He said, make a video on possible sequence. So I want to tell you this. I put on the title, you see Syedzz show, my name, Syedzz show. That is the channel name where I talk about international politics. It is very important for you to watch those videos, because there I talk about the battles, okay, the malhama, the disunity of the Muslim, and how the Muslims are right now, struggling, some countries fighting with the non-Muslims. So this channel, Syedzz show, so again, it's on the title. You can search this name, go to that channel, and you can watch those videos. Inshallah, these videos will benefit you to understand end of time, world politics, how they will be all related. So he asked me to explain or make a video about the sequence of the future events. I would suggest you to watch those videos, Syedzz show, again as on the title. Then inshallah we'll have a very good idea about what is happening or what will happen, and especially with the current events. That channel is for you there. Also there is another channel, Welcome to Jannah. So that channel I talk about Jannah, paradise. Right now I'm doing a whole kind of videos focusing on just this topic, Jannah, paradise. The name of the channel again, Welcome to Jannah. So it's all spelled out, WELCOME 2TO2 Jannah, JANNAH. You can also go to this channel to, inshallah, hopefully this will inspire you, motivate you to work for Jannah, to come close to Allah Azza wa Jalla. So these are the two channels. You can consider subscribing, consider going there and check out those videos, inshallah. I hope this will answer your question. Then I have another question, brother Ailas Haddad. Just to think about the White House is taken from the book of Revelation. Okay, so looks like this brother is a non-Muslim. Let's see what he has to say. Brother Ilyas, I think he's a Muslim. Okay, so I'm gonna be actually showing you his question right here. Everything in this book is symbolic. Revelation, chapter Revelation, okay, the apocalypse of John, everything in this book is symbolic. Everything has deep meanings. It's all proverbs. When the book talked about the rider on the white horse, okay, so basically it says the book of Psalms, which means that he did not seek power himself. It was given because power cannot be taken, it must be given. It is true, normally the hadith talks about having power is something that you should not be asking for. Rather, it is something that Allah will give you. Okay, it is something Allah will give you. He'll make the people to give you the power. So I do not, he actually commented with a lot of information here. Jazakallah khair. He quoted the Bible. I will take a look at this, but looks like there is no question in that comment. Okay, Tawheed Imam, two kinds of divine, days divine, months divine. Okay, is over. This is calculating the end of time. Assalamu alaikum, brother. So there will be a malhama before al-Mahdi. You mean a little one, and big one will be the Mahdi. Okay, so the malhama that will take place, the Malhamatul Kubra or Malhamatul Uzma, whichever you call it, that one will take place. I mentioned this in my video that I published this morning, and I said that this Malhamatul Kubra will take place when the Mahdi is here. This is going to be the final battle. After this, there is nothing called battle. Means the world we know today and the battle the big war takes place. Those things will never happen again in human history. It will be all miracle. So the last 10 signs, for example, will take place. You will see supernatural events. So after that battle, that will be the end of. This is the mother of all battle, mother of all war. So that will happen when the Mahdi is here. Okay, the Mahdi will be with the army coming from Asham, and so they will march to Istanbul, Constantinople. They will open the gates there, and they will collect the ghanima, the booty, and then a crier will call out saying that Dajjal is here. So right then and there, all kind of battle will stop. Okay, once Dajjal is here, we see people are fighting with each other. That kind of fighting for establishing, let's say, khilafa or establishing power will diminish. It will slowly phase out. Okay, because Dajjal is here, means, and Isa ibn Maryam is here, that means supernatural. It's time for supernatural events to take place. There's not going to be any more battle. So, and we do not even know much more details about the Mahdi once Dajjal is here, and Isa ibn Maryam takes charge to save us from Dajjal, to have him kill him, and also to save the Muslim from Ya'juj and Ma'juj. Okay, so after that there is not going to be any more battle. Okay, so the next one, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Wa alaikum assalam. AJ, I want to show you his comment. AJ, he said, Wa alaikum assalam. So there will be a malhama. Okay, so that's the one I mentioned. So yes, there will be a lot of small, battles and problem and tensions will take place before this final malhama that we talk about will happen. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum, my brother. 5G will kill birds. That's a good question, actually, and good statement. 5G. 5G is something. Here is the question. The sister asked this question. Here it is. This one, a lot of people are against it, the 5G technology. I do not really had the time to dig deep into this 5G technology, but inshallah, everything right now happening is designed for the Dajjalic system. This is probably the key when it comes to answering any question. that everything that you see today, the technology, 5G, whatever it is, iPhone, Android, whatever, these are all part of the Dajjalic system. It is designed and shaped to benefit the system, the Dajjalic system. It is, none of it is going to benefit. Yes, they do benefit. I'm not saying there is no benefit, but primarily the main purpose of this technology is that it is created to facilitate the Dajjal. I mean, even though we have, Quran in our phone, it's a technology, right? And adhan in our phone, but how many people today we have khushu in our prayer, right? If you think about it. In fact, this will take away our khushu, our concentration in the prayer. A lot of the times the phone rings, even though the phone has Quran inside, and we think, oh, this technology helping me a lot, but in reality it is actually causing a lot more harm than we think. So no, this most of them, if not all of them, are designed for the Dajjalic system. Our khushu is very important. If we lose our concentration, it will affect our iman, and it will help the Dajjal, because then he can easily come and void that empty that we have in our hearts, which is no iman. May Allah protect us. And then the next question is, Brother Ayman Aslan, is there will be Mahdi after Malhama? Today we have, is there will be media after Malhama we have? How do we understand that Mahdi reveal himself? We have to go to Constantinople and Mecca. Is there a media after Mahdi? No, there will be, from my understanding, the Prophet said that the people will use the bow and arrows of Ya'juj and Ma'juj as their firewood. Okay? It means that the time, the end of time, will be such that we will go back to where we started. Because the hadith is referring that Ya'juj and Ma'juj, their weapon will be used, the bows and arrows, the Muslims will use them. Means there is not going to be any metal, like machinery, like weapon. It is going to be all very basic. Brother, stop talking about me. He said, who is talking about you? Abbas Abdi, I don't know. Okay, then we have, I'll move on to the next one. Very, very important question. I will read some of your comments right from here so that I see if you have any question. Someone mentioned 228 emergence of Mahdi. These numbers are all made up. They are not true. A lot of the time people say this year, that year, but what we can tell is that the coming years, this is what we can say. The coming years, they are not going to be the same as they were before. Especially after the the pandemic, whatever virus, things will not be going back to normal, at least anytime soon. But a lot of people are saying it's over. The normal time, the back old days, they're gone. They won't be coming back ever. 7 years from now to when Mahdi comes out, would make him 23 years old. Today from the 7 years now. Again, counting numbers, years is not something we do here, because if you are doing it without knowing, I mean, you can do it, but then if he doesn't appear according to your counting, then Shaitan will come and tell you there is now such thing as Mahdi, and that will even affect your iman. Adnan Khan, he mentioned here, so I'm reading right from the screen, as you can see, actually. As you can see right here, Farhan Khan may be just your speaker. Okay, not at Imam or scholar. Okay, Adnan Khan, where is my money? You fam, where is your money? If anyone understands Urdu, please visit Islah channel. Okay, I do not know about that. I do not recommend anybody any channel. I do not promote anybody's channel, because I do not know whether these people are spreading truth. What is their aqidah? For me, it is very, very important that we are spreading true knowledge. If we do not know something, we say Allahu Alam, but we do not make any claim that is not mentioned in the Quran and Sunnah. And if that means some people will get upset, I don't mind. Okay, and then I have a few comments here. Most of the Ummah are saying Imam Mahdi is coming, is among us, and he will be here in public between 20 to 28. Mahdi is among us is something that is claimed by Shia, If you are Shia, then yes, he is alive. His father, his mother, they lived in the 900th century. Right now it's 21st century, and according to their understanding, the Mahdi is still alive. He's here. He will reveal himself. This is Shia belief, but I don't think this is the majority of the Shia belief. I think some Shia, they don't believe that, but the majority, I do not know. Maybe all of them, I don't know, but this is Shia belief. Uthman Ali is turning gold. Adam Khan Farhan, inshallah, is getting exciting now. Uthman Ali, hadith about Kaaba that a black man will destroy it. Hadith about Kaaba, the black man will destroy it. Kaaba will be destroyed by a black man. No, I do not know about such hadith. And I'm learning English from you, bro. Ashar Khan, search for Kali Hindu. Okay. Okay, so let's inshallah talk a little bit about the other questions that I have about the Euphrates River, the mountain of gold and whatnot. Yes, okay, so last time, boys, okay. Brother, are you sure Al-Mahdi will be only Arabic? What about when you are in length of Rasulullah? Where, okay. He's asking question maybe about the Mahdi coming from the Arabian country. Is speaking Arabic. You are black or white, any? Because I'm confused here. The hadith talk about the Mahdi, about Mahdi when Allah bring him, black people should follow him. Okay. Are you sure Al-Mahdi will be only Arabic? Yes, that is something the consensus of the ulama. Okay, not something I'm saying. You can also always go and check. The ulama, all of them agree. The Mahdi is from Arab. He will speak Arabic, and he is an Arab himself. No, he's not black, what I have understood from the hadith. Rasulullah, if he were black, the Prophet would have told us that he's going to be this color, dark color, something like that. In fact, we have more hadiths talking about how Dajjal will look like. If Rasulullah mentioned about Dajjal, how he will look like, why would he not mention specifically about the skin color of Mahdi? He mentioned Mahdi will have broad forehead and sharp nose, but if he had black skin, we would have known about it, but he did not mention. So no, he is not a black person or non-Arab. He is an Arab. Okay, so then I saw a documentary. What else I have here? What is the difference between Shia, Sunni? Okay, you can inshallah find out, brother. There is a lot of information about that. And I have your audio recording is okay. I hope the audio recording is fine now. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, Syed. In which hadith did the Prophet say Allah will not leave the ummah without a khilafah for more than 100 years? Okay, so that is actually a great question. And the hadith that I know of is that Muslims will be able to practice their deen. The ummah of Rasulullah will not be left or abandoned by Allah without giving them a space to establish prayer. If you take a look at our situation right now, we are now able to establish prayer, so there is no problem with that. No country in the world or government in the world coming out saying that Muslims, you cannot pray, completely banned. That did not happen. If that happens, then it will be a complete disaster. But the hadith that talks about 100 years without a khilafah, that hadith most likely is da'if. It's a weak hadith, but I'll inshallah explain more on this and make another video inshallah. But that hadith is, according to my understanding, it is not a authentic hadith, and a lot of the time we do not interpret the hadith accordingly. Inshallah, I will see you soon again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.